Today, we're going to teach you how to Ollie. To start this process, you're going to need a skateboard. After you find one, it's time to get to know your skateboard. The deck is the main part of your board. It's made up of multiple layers of wood for optimal strength. Grip tape provides ideal friction between your feet and the board. This helps control the board beneath your feet. The trucks have multiple uses. First off, they support yourself and the board. Also, they allow turning abilities to be adjusted by tightening or loosening this bolt. These bolts also hold the truck to the board. Another main part to the board is the wheels. Without them, you would not go anywhere. This bolt holds the wheel to the truck. The bearings are located inside the wheels, and they allow for smooth rolling. Once you get familiar with your board, it's time to find some suitable clothing. The most important being footwear. Socks will not suffice.
I'm sexy and I know it.
Now that looks like something you can skateboard in. Take notice of these shoes. The flat and gripped bottoms are perfect for skating. You can first try to practice an Ollie indoors by setting up on carpet. This is helpful for beginner skaters in order to keep the board from moving. And remember, it is always in your best interest to stretch prior to any physical activity. Once you have finished stretching, we can take this outdoors and get a closer look on how to Ollie. And remember, dress accordingly. Jackets may be required for cold weather. If you're unsure on how to stand on your skateboard, you can grab a friend for the push test. This is where you find out which foot is your strong foot. The foot that was pushed forward should go on the back of your board. This is also known as the tail of the board. If your left foot is on the back of the board with your right foot in front, that stance is called goofy. If your right foot is on the tail and your left foot is forward, it's called regular. When stepping on the board, you want your feet to be squared with your knees. If you don't, your board will not level out in the air. You want to get a feel for it, but this is how it should look. When you're on the board, your back foot should be directly over the tail. Your front should be near the middle of the board, and remember, feet squared with your knees. And now you're ready for the 3 steps to the Ollie. First is the pop. You push down hard with your strong foot on the tail. As you start to push down, you slide your front foot forward along with the board. This will bring you to the second step, the lock. As you're sliding your front foot forward, lift your back foot up like you're doing a cannonball. This should level out the board. The third and final part to the Ollie is the drop. Once the board is level, you want to square your feet up over the board and spot your landing. When landing, your knees should be bent to help absorb the impact. This is what it should look like from your point of view. As you can see, the skater follows these 3 simple steps: pop, lock, and drop it.
Pop, lock, and drop it. Pop, lock, and drop it.
But remember, do not get discouraged if you don't land it right away. Even the pros mess up sometimes. Practice is key, and the more you practice, the better you become. Clearly, our skater has been perfecting his stationary Ollie. If you feel confident enough, you can even impress your friends with a moving Ollie. The Ollie is one of the most fundamental tricks in skateboarding. Without it, it would be near impossible to do any other trick. Thank you for watching. We hope this has helped you in your quest to learn how to Ollie. Tune in next time to find out how to carve the bowl.